Gua Tai Gi Beitong. Gua Tai Gi Beitong. Gua Tai Gi Beitong. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Put it in the comments below. I'll get this figured out. Help me figure it out. So I asked that guy who spent the last 5 minutes with me coming down the mountain what it meant. Gua Tai Gi Beitong. And now I think it means speaking Taiwanese is very difficult. I'm going to go with that for now. This is how you learn. You learn like a baby. Just kind of piece it all together, piece by piece. I wanted to do a lot of videos when I first got here because everything is new and fresh and exciting. So it's fun that my daughter's here because I get to see Taiwan again through fresh eyes, through the eyes of someone that this is all new and exciting. Of course, we're very different. I'm more than twice her age. She wants to go to night markets and go shopping for fashionable clothes. I want to go hiking, hang around the harbor. But I understand why people like watching foreigners' YouTube videos of Taiwan. It's because you get to see Taiwan through our eyes. So I learned a little bit of Taiwanese since I've been here. The first thing I learned was good morning, with gao za. People appreciate that. And now people in the mountains say gao za to me, which is fun. Fun for me, fun for them, fun for everyone. But on the hike up and down Beidao Shan last weekend, that was a long hike, and you know it gets a little tedious. So my friends were teaching me actually they taught me one sentence in Taiwanese, and I'll probably screw it up, but it goes Gua Tai Gi Beitong. Gua Tai Gi Beitong. Actually, I don't even know what it means. It's fun to speak a little bit of Taiwanese. Yesterday I was out for breakfast in my favorite breakfast place down the street, and those ladies kind of know me now. And so I tried it out on them, and I had them cracking up. They actually gave me a discount on my breakfast, a $2 discount, because you know, we had that connection, which was fun. Fun for them, fun for me. So that's what life is like in Taiwan. I mean, that's what this video series is about. What it's like to live here. I started putting Chinese subtitles on my videos about 3 or 4 videos ago, and I ended up getting hundreds of new subscribers, which is nice. It's nice to connect to the Taiwanese people. And I think my Taiwanese friends like spending time with me because just like I like spending time with my daughter in Taiwan, you see things, you get to see Taiwan through the eyes of other people. And that's very revealing. It opens up another world when you get to experience life through the eyes of someone else. So my other daughter said that she probably doesn't want to be interviewed for this YouTube channel, and that's fine. I'll cut her out of the will. You're cut off. No, really, it's up to her. It's her loss, and it's your loss, because she'd be a different perspective on Taiwan again. So I guess one of the other benefits of having a YouTube channel is it gives you the opportunity to talk to yourself and kind of work out things in your mind. If you're like me, you have to write it down or you have to say it out loud to understand it. I really would encourage anyone and everyone to start a YouTube channel. You don't have to publish your videos. You just have to make them, and you can keep them private. And the benefit is you can go back later and see what you were thinking and what you were doing. It's a lot easier than you think. It's a lot easier than keeping a written diary. I mean, what do you got to lose? It takes a bit of time. You can do it on your phone. So my daughter asked me what my next YouTube video is going to be about, and I told her I have no idea, because what I normally do is just bring my camera along and start talking and see what happens. Before I left Canada, I had all these ideas about videos I wanted to make, but now that I'm here, I don't feel like making them. One of the videos I wanted to make was my 5 favorite bike rides in Kaohsiung. Another video I wanted to make was going to be titled Bob's Essential Mandarin. Just essentially the 10 or 15 or 20 phrases that you need to know to live in Taiwan. Thought that would be a fun video. What do you think? Should I make it? My videos are more of an internal dialogue, verbalized. Me working things out. Sharing a little bit about what it's like to live in Taiwan. My thought process. Yeah. I suppose that's what it is. I went back to Moss Burger. Haven't been for a few years. I just wanted to be sure that I wasn't unfair in my review that morning when I was out for a walk a few weeks ago. It's okay. It's not really a burger. I had the cheeseburger and fries. The fries were good, very potatoey. The burger was very messy. I couldn't taste the beef. I think that's the problem. Not beefy enough for me. But as one commenter said, it's maybe more to the Asian taste. I can accept that. I'd eat it. I mean, Moss Burger's fine. It's just not the kind of burger I like. Okay? Okay. You know, you look at McDonald's Big Mac, it's a weird hamburger too. It's not really a hamburger with all that lettuce and Thousand Islands on it. But it's weird in a good way. Of course, maybe I'm just used to it. Not that I eat a lot of McDonald's. Wendy's double cheeseburger. That's the one you want. I remember this one time years ago when I lived in Taiwan, 1989, having this sudden urge for Pop-Tarts. And I never eat Pop-Tarts. But once in a while you just get this strange craving for something Western or unhealthy or from your past. In my case today, it was a hamburger, Japanese hamburger. So I'm still getting up at 5 o'clock, meeting my friends to hike at 6 o'clock up in the mountains. Today was a little rough because it was only 12 degrees. Now for Canadian, 12 degrees is no problem at all. But I've been in Taiwan for more than a month and my blood is getting thin. I'm getting weak like the Taiwanese when it comes to cold weather already. Truth is, I don't like cold weather. It's one of the reasons I come to Taiwan. So the mountain is very quiet this morning. I saw the monkeys all huddled up together, hugging each other for warmth. They're not used to it either. I've been thinking a lot about retirement. I'm not retired yet, but I am semi-retired. I'm easing into retirement. But as I've been reading and watching videos about retirement, one of the things I learned is it's good advice to actually sell your house and move to another place. And the theory is that if you stay put in your current home, the loss of a job will be like an empty space in your life because everything else will remain the same. So suddenly there's just something missing. That's your job, which is a big part of your life. Whereas if you move to a new place, then it's a new adventure. You're discovering new things and you don't feel the loss of your job as much. And I've been thinking about this and I think it's probably true. I wouldn't recommend moving to Taiwan because that's a radical shift and I'm easing into it over the last 5 years and coming few years. Though I think it is a great place to retire. It's fun just living in Taiwan as a foreigner. Just like the simple things like discovering new restaurants or even going back to a restaurant that you were at last week. It's fun. Being in Taiwan, anyone who's traveled, or even if you've been a student abroad, you'll realize that going to another place and living your life is interesting because it's a little bit difficult, and it's interesting the things you discover on your own. Essentially, a lot of people in life get into certain habits and patterns, which is fine because that's our comfort zone. But living in another place, be it Taiwan or even a different city, forces you out of your comfort zone a little bit or a lot, depending on how drastic the change in your life is. If you don't speak enough Mandarin, it's going to be tough to become part of the society here. That's the only thing. And my Mandarin level is good enough to carry on simple conversations with people. And I've been very lucky to find a group of people who don't want to speak English. Because sometimes I'll translate something on Google and they have no interest in learning, which is great for me. One thing of many that my daughter and I have in common is that we don't mind spending time alone. And I suppose, although I don't really like to give unsolicited advice, I will in this case. I suppose if you're hoping to retire in Taiwan, you will be a little bit isolated until you find your tribe, find your habits. I thought my time was getting faster, but it took me 2.5 hours to go around today. I guess I spent too much time chatting with people. It's pretty good. Free education. You Taiwanese people are so weak, scared of a little cold weather. Not hiking today. Come on. It's 13 degrees. It's not going to kill you. I'm only kidding, of course.